Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
Welcome guys, how you doing? Today was a big red day, man. It was not good by any means. I was definitely emotional, and I paid for it. There was some losses I should have just cut, but I didn't, and yeah, that's the way it is. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, I'm a new day trader, but I'm just trying to become a profitable day trader, and I'm just documenting everything, my success and my fuck ups, as you guys can see here. And yeah, so I'll just get to it. So today I traded FUBO, and by the way, like, I woke up feeling good. I was like, you know what, like, the market hasn't been open for 3 days and I want to start trading. So I think right there is a good sign that I was coming into the market pretty hot. And but yeah, I didn't think about that, So I was trading FUBO because it was oversold, and I said if it goes down, like opens up around like 39.80, I think that would be a good time to buy. That was my goal, and the reason why I chose 39.80 is if you go on the 1 minute candle, 39.80 was the first big support that I saw. Let's see, 39, yeah, 80 right there. So that's the best support that I saw. So I'm just like, okay, this is, if it hits that, it'll be good. But what I was expecting was I wanted the day to open, and I wanted just a huge flush, but it wasn't a big flush. It was just a little bit, and I had probably 50 shares that I scaled in pre-market, and when that huge flush happened here, well, not huge flush, but like when it's the mini flush, I guess, when opened up, gap down, I was like, okay, I don't know if that's big enough for me to be happy with. And also it did go as low as 39.18, but like I wanted it to go a little bit more. And even though 39.18 is that good price, because we saw that support with 39.80, I kind of hesitated. I didn't get in, and I was loading in on this dip right here. On this dip I was loading, and when it was going up here, I saw that it was getting weak, and I thought it was going to flush here. So on these candles I just got out, then I got back in again here, then I got out here, and I was $160 loss here. So I was like, okay, fuck, hey, that's not too bad. And I got in a bit here, a lot here, a bit more here. I sold here a little bit, then I added more, and when I saw this drop, I'm just like, you know what, like, just give it some time. And when this came, I freaked out, and here I started selling. So at this point, I was down like $500 or something. Then I was like, okay, fuck. So I got in here, and I was getting in and out, and this whole thing here, I got back to my weird habit where I get in and out, in and out, in and out. And I know that only happens when I get psyched out right from the beginning in the morning, and because of that, I'm in this just weird spot where I know I don't have a cushion. I know I'm down $500. $500 is huge for me, right? So $725 is insane. But still alive. Everything is good on that part. We just got to learn from our mistakes, right? So the huge problem right here with me is when I see, like, this is a good dip buy, but I just panic around here. And the reason why I panic is, again, I have a huge P&L, which is a lot, like a huge red loss, right? So I keep looking at that, So if I didn't look at my P&L and I just traded the chart, I could have just bought the dip here and held it, but I didn't, and somehow fucked around here, and I was entering like 800 shares at a time, which I don't know why. I accumulated another like 450, maybe 600 loss within this choppy market. Then I was like, all right, that's we got to do something about that. And I somehow got in around here, and I got out around here, and I had probably 15 something hundred loss at this point, and bought dip, and I was slowly selling some here and buying some, and I think I was only down 1100. Then at this dip I bought as much as I could, and in here I sold, and I was now only down like maybe 1200, and in here I added, sold here, then I was only down around 725. It was actually 620 that was down, but I added for some reason here, and it brought me down. So just now looking at this chart, not to get too complicated in anything, so my strategy was just to kind of buy this oversold shares, right? So as soon as I noticed that this thing was going against me, or not even going against me, like it could have made so much money out of this move that happened today. But if you notice that if I wasn't trading well, I need to establish some sort of rules to make sure I can mitigate that. But as a new trader, it's hard. You don't even know when you're trading well compared to when you're trading bad. It's just you don't really have that long history to be like, oh man, I'm killing it. Yeah, you're killing it because you have a high P&L, but that could also be luck, right? I want it to be structured. I want it to be systematic, and that's not what I'm seeing here. So I think first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to minimize my max loss to $200, and the whole week here I'm just going to try to dig myself out from this $725 loss. Right now I have a swing position of 200 shares around let's see, around 319. And the reason why I think it might gap up tomorrow is, first, yeah, it is oversold, but it's just this action right here. And this is, again, I'm making accusations here with my small, vast experience of day trading. But do you guys see how volumes always picks up at, at the beginning of the day, small volume in the end. But in here, this huge green candles were coming. I think these are the firms that were shorting this from the top are covering right now. And I've only saw this a few times, and last time I saw this was on LAZR, just like a week ago or so. Let's see where I can find that. It was on, yeah, this day. Do you see these like very systematic green candle that just go up just a little bit, like a small tick, 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 tick? It's the same style how FUBO was near the end of the day, and I don't want to say anything, but that might be big hedge funds or big institutional traders trying to get out from their short position. So I'm just going to try out what I think might be an edge in the market, and I'm see if I can ride that momentum up with them as these guys are recovering and forcing the price to go higher and higher. So that is why I'm gonna put that 200 shares to go long for tomorrow. But yeah, I think a few things I want to add was today in reference to my loss is I keep telling myself that if you are losing, just walk out. You know, there's always going to be another day. There's always going to be another day, which is true. But sometimes those things are easier said, you know. And when I'm giving you guys advice, sometimes I've had like 5 days of winning streaks, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm feeling so good. But when today you get smacked in the face and you get like an actual wake-up call, it's hard. You completely understand how hard it could be to really establish that plan. Nice. I think my swing is working out a little bit better. But anyway, we'll see tomorrow. But I think I really need to do something where I just like turn off the computer. When I just hit $300, I just got out. You know, that $300, I wouldn't have been down $725. I would have just been down $300, and I would have walked away. But the problem is, as soon as I walk away, I kind of just look at the chart again, and I'm just like trying to be like, oh, this looks good, oh, that looks good, right? So I just don't know how I'm gonna make that work. I don't know what rules I'm gonna establish in the future to really be strict and be like, you fucked up, leave the table kind of thing. But yeah, guys, red days suck, but we just gotta stay strong and keep on moving, right? Nothing in life is easy. And if you don't have these kind of shitty days, it's not going to remind you how good the good days are, right? So, we'll do what we can. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? See ya.